Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll take a look at all the big changes and optimizations in the first major patch update for episode 7.5 of Ragnarok Mobile Eternal Love. This will include the introduction of the new city Moonlake and the new 12 vs 12 PvP gameplay called Holy Ground War. This update will be implemented after the scheduled maintenance patch on November 26 for global server and November 30 for C server. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have the opening of the new city Moonlake, including the new maps Odin Palace and Palace Main Hall. Moonlake will be a standalone city with no farming maps and monsters similar to Amatsu. The launching of Moonlake will open the 10th chapter in the main story quest Guardian in the Moonlight. It will be available for players who have reached base level 105, which will start in Frontera. The story will focus on the fall of the Starbridge Shards, which changed the continent of Midgard and caused panic among the people. Completing the main story quest will activate a new series of anecdote quests. Next, we have a new 12 vs 12 PvP gameplay called Holy Ground War. This new PvP gameplay will reduce the players' reliance on their own equipment and handbook, as every player will have the plus 15 refined effect of the equipment they're using and have max stats for their adventure handbook, Aether Monument, and Guild Blessing. Since the mechanics of 12 vs 12 is similar to that of a MOBA game, 12 vs 12 will focus more on the player's skills, strategies, and teamwork. There will be 3 gameplay modes available: Casual mode, which the teams can use for practicing and strategizing; Season mode, which will start after 6 vs 6 Season 5, lasting 3 weeks from 6 to 8 PM every Saturday; and the highly anticipated Tournament mode, which will only be available for 64 teams with the highest average score from the 6 vs 6 Season 5's final results. Rules and regulations for the Tournament mode will be announced again before the actual competition. The reward for participating in the Season mode is Bishop Emblem, which can be exchanged for the following costume voucher and headwear. Next, we have some optimizations for the 6 vs 6 PvP team competition. First, the skill point reset time has been changed from the end of each season to the start of each season. And second, the following items can be purchased from the team competition shop upon reaching Legend tier: Origin Book, which costs 16,800 honor proof and has no purchase limit, and Glittering Runestone Star, which costs 1,500 honor proof and with a maximum purchase limit of 2 per week per account. Next, we have several optimizations for Echoing Corridor, which will make it easier to clear. First, the number of gold coins dropped in the machine room has been doubled. Second, the price of a Stale Akusis chip and Broaden Horizons have been increased from 25 to 50 gold coins. Third, the initial number of gold coins obtained from the 31st, 41st, and 51st floors have been reduced. Fourth, the HP of MVP and minis have been reduced. Fifth, the effect of Monster Room Confinement Domain has been changed from being unable to perform Magic Restore to reducing the percentage of Magic Restore. Sixth, the monster spawn range in the Monster Room has been reduced to avoid the situation where players are defeated when switching scenes. And 7, it is no longer needed to challenge the highest 10 levels in the level clearance record to win weekly rewards. After maintenance, the captain can select any 10 levels less than the highest record via weekly mode to obtain the corresponding weekly rewards. But take note that weekly rewards can only be obtained once a week, so if you have already claimed the weekly rewards from level 31 to 40, you can no longer claim any weekly rewards even if you have completed higher levels. Next, we have some optimizations for the Oracle Mirror system. First, synthesized equipment can now be used as extraction material and their extractable attributes are the same as those in the non-synthesized equipment. As an example, using the Wizard's Power as extraction material will give you the extracted attribute for every Refine +1 Ignore MDef +2%, which is similar to that in the non-synth equipment Wizardry Staff. Second, the extracted attribute cannot be activated if the extraction material and the equipment you are currently wearing are the same or is a synth of the same equipment. Thus, if you have Wizard's Power equipped as your weapon, you can no longer activate the extracted attributes from either Wizard's Power or Wizardry Staff. And third, Oracle Mirror can now be used even in non-main city areas. There will be a 60-second cooldown when deactivating or replacing the activated attributes. Next, we have optimizations related to the Advanced Rune system. First, rune smelting functions can now be performed directly from the rune box, so you no longer need to go to the NPC in Frontera to do those activities. And second, the limit of skill rune and attribute rune bags have been increased from 300 to 400. Next, we have optimizations related to Wasteland map. First, more tips are added in-game to help players upgrade the Divine Spirit tree. And second, the consumables Lucky Bag, Dream Chopping Blade, and Conjuring Power Potion can now be used in batches. Next, we have skill adjustments to some job classes. First, Solar Traveler and Lunaden Zeus can no longer cast Bragg's Fate and Smile of Eden while performing an ensemble skill, such as the End of Sun and Moon. Second, Stellar Hunter's Star Arrow's damage calculation is now affected by the damage bonus of Shrimp Pond and the damage reduction of Shrimp Pond, Killing Puppet Rune, and Smile of Eden. Third, the duration of Assassin Cross and Chant Deadly Poison is increased from 40 seconds to 120 seconds. Its cooldown has also been reduced from 40 seconds to 20 seconds. Fourth, when Blade Soul's Knell is triggered, they will no longer be immune to crowd control and debuffs. Fifth, when Blade Soul's Knell and Dragon's Fist Imperishable Dragon are triggered, the ball holding status in 6 vs 6 map will be automatically lost. And 6, the cooldown of Novus Guardian's Card Tornado is increased from 2 seconds to 3.5 seconds. However, the skill delay is reduced from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Overall, this is a nerf to the DPS of Card Tornado build, which is a meta right now in Thanatos Tower. Next, a 3D visual angle setting can be turned on in the settings interface. You can also switch between 2.5D visual angle and viewing angle lock. Here is a comparison of what these settings look like in-game. And lastly, we have fixes for the following bugs and issues. Alright, so far I've gone through the changes coming in the first episode 7.5 patch update. This is based on the patch notes released in the C and global servers. After the client update, there will be an additional update benefit wherein you can get 1 Glittering Runestone Star, 2 Valkyrie Grove gift box, and 2 Pet Adventure coupon when you complete the port quest for the first time daily for 7 days. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.